Sakalala, baphela abantwana nabomama, izwe liyafa, kwayini namadoda. Sakalala, baphela abantwana nabomama, izwe liyafa, kwayini namadoda.
Bekumele kube yithi esivikela abantwana. Bekumele kube yithi madoda esivikela abantu besimame. Njalo njalo nje ngizwa kukhala ingane ikhalela umama wami.
Dlala njalo njalo ngalo kodwa ke uzwe isikhalo sami. Dlala njalo njalo ngalo kodwa ke uzwe isikhalo sami.
Indoda enjani le?
You know them well. World-renowned group Ladysmith Black Mambazo has resumed its activities to unearth musical talent here in South Africa. This follows the easing of lockdown from alert level 4 to alert level 3 recently. And as part of their program to, revive the creative industry, Ladysmith Black Mambazo have discovered new talent and collaborated with them in a song on gender-based violence. For more on the song and other activities by the group, we're joined by Ladysmith Black Mambazo member Sibongiseni Shabalala. Sir, thank you very much indeed for your time. Welcome to the agenda.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me to be on the show.
You tackling a very significant and important issue that we are grappling with here in South Africa, the pernicious scourge of gender-based violence. Why?
It is very important for us as men and also as musicians to speak out if we see anything that is not right in our community. So with this song, we are trying to send that message that we should be, as men, we are the ones who should be protecting our women and children. So this is the message that we want to put out there for everyone. Yeah. And we decided to do this song in collaboration with our artists that we found through our mobile academy, so that we can also educate them and also put them out there on the platform so that they can easily be accepted in the music industry.
Toxic masculinity. We've heard about this term. It stems from teaching boys that they need to repress their emotions. They need to act in an aggressively dominant way, that anything other than that actually makes them weak. And it can, manifest itself in acts like bullying and catcalling. What is the best way to get through to men to abandon this boys will be boys mentality and instead hold other men accountable for misogynistic attitudes and behavior?
I think it all starts at home, at the families. How we as fathers teach our children to respect their sisters. That's with your sisters. And then you go outside. And then you learn that every woman that you see is your sister, is your mother, is your brother. So it's not accepted to abuse. So I think everything starts at home and then it goes out to the community so that everyone can know what's the right thing to do. So us as fathers, us as older men, it's our responsibility to teach our children.
Music, is no doubt a good vehicle to get an important message across. It touches so many lives. Talk to us about some of the artists who you have uncovered as part of the Mobile Academy and the virtual concerts which took place this week.
We went throughout the country. We went to all the provinces. We discovered the artists in Mpumalanga, Northwest. Went to Northern Cape, Free State, here in KwaZulu-Natal. We have groups called, in Mpumalanga, we have a group called Batututsane, Basati in Northern Cape, and all the other artists that we found. We've tried to teach them, firstly, how to make a song, compose a song that's going to have a very positive message to the people, and also teach them that it starts with you. If you dedicate yourself and show respect to your music, and also know that as an artist, when you start, you are now a role model. So people will be looking up to you. So you have to try, by all means, to make your life be an example to younger children, to people who are looking up to you, which also comes to the gender violence. If you are a man that abuses a woman and you are a musician, that's not very good for you. That's not going to be good for your career. So we try to teach them all those things so that when they go out there, they know exactly what to do as musicians.
Yeah. The pain of the pandemic, Mrs. Shabalala, is very apparent here in South Africa, around the world. Musicians in particular have been hard hit. Talk to us about the industry and how it has been impacted by COVID-19.
Oh no, it's been very hard for us as musicians because, everything starts with us. When the president starts talking, when he says no gatherings, that is talking to us. That is how we make our living by doing concerts that's going to have lots of people who are going to pay and contribute to the concert. And with this lockdown, which started in 2020, us as Ladysmith Black Mambazo, we had to cancel tours and come back home, and we haven't done anything since then. So it's been very hard, and I can imagine for a young up and coming musician that was still starting and still struggling, where they are now. So hence we are trying to try and fundraise somehow to get some money to see if we can also help our backup artists with food, with some food relief projects.
You guys have been in the game for a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's 60 years this year, correct?
61 years.
61 years.
60 years last year.
My goodness.
Now we are 61. So we've been in the game for a long time. My father started the group in 1960.
Just give, for those who don't know, I'm sure that it's just a minority of people that have never heard of Ladysmith Black Mambazo. But talk to us about this group and how it's grown over the years.
This group my father started the group in 1960 in Ladysmith. And then the big break, I would say, it came in 1985 when we collaborated with Paul Simon. That's where the group started touring all over the world. But even before then, with their first album in South Africa in 1974, it reached gold. And we always appreciate, we always very thankful to the people of South Africa because it was them who put the Ladysmith Black Mambazo out there. It was the people of South Africa who bought the first records and kept supporting the group throughout the career up until today. It's still the people of South Africa that are behind Ladysmith Black Mambazo. So, yeah, it's been a very long career, and my father passed last year. And fortunately, he had taught us as his sons and prepared us to continue with the group as we are now.
Yeah, and may his soul rest in eternal peace, that his memory, his legacy lives on through you. And so talk to us about what's the way forward. What more can you expect from your legendary group?
We with our mobile academy, because that's always been a dream of my father to develop other artists. He didn't want only to be the Ladysmith Black Mambazo who is out there representing the country, representing the culture, because we are all about the culture of South Africa, the traditional music. So we are going, when everything opens up, as we have started, we're going to schools with teaching children. We're taking new talent and then putting out the recording the artist, and we want them to follow in the footsteps of all the greats that have come before us. So that is what we are doing. And when the world opens up sometime, we're going to go out there and start our tours, going to the US, UK, everywhere in the world. But we're also going to try to bring and pull our artists that we found to introduce them in the world out there.
People are hungry for hope, no doubt, especially compounded by COVID-19. Your music, sir, brings that hope to people, especially during this time, especially for those who have been touched by this pandemic. And we thank you very much indeed for sharing what you've been doing and the way forward. Be well.
Thank you very much. And we like to thank you as well, because without you, people won't know what is happening. We won't be able to reach as many people as we are. So thank you very much for putting us out there.
All right, God bless. Be well. Sibongiseni Shabalala, member of the Ladysmith Black Mambazo, speaking about the project to unearth new talent and the recent recording of a song on gender-based violence awareness. Take a listen.
There is silence in the street. Where is our woman and children? There is silence in the grave, where we buried all our children. Sweet, less sweet, is the colors of that duet. Oh, sweet, less sweet, is the colors of